Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a very big harvest. Pulling a lot of stuff up to make room for new stuff or to give a little bit more airflow. Since, growing in a tunnel there's only so much airflow aside from opening all the flaps and using this gate here to keep the bunnies and the woodchucks out. If you are subscribed, thank you and welcome back. If you are new, welcome. If you're just watching, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. So, we'll get started on what we're doing today. First, I pulled up all of my beets except for one. Now, this one's a little funky looking, but these are beautiful. These are Detroit beets, I believe, that I planted. And then, oops, I dropped a bean. I don't know where that bean went. Oh, there it is. And I got 2 beans. Yay, 2 beans. So I'm just going to stick those in here. And now I have all this room for my carrots, which are starting to come in. And they are a little smushed in here, but it is what it is. I planted some radishes in here in between. I've got my basil coming in really nicely over here. Some radishes are coming in here. And I'm going to cut back this red romaine today, and it's just going to be very easy. I'm just going to cut it right here, just bloop right off. So whoops, I guess that piece wants to come off, so the rest of it can grow. This is a batch that I've cut back at least 2 times now, and I put it in a plastic bag with a wet paper towel, not drenched, you want to wet it and squeeze it out, which I know is not very eco-friendly, but if anyone has a suggestion, hit the comment section below, please, because, there's only so much you can do with that. Though, crazy me, I do reuse the plastic bag a couple of times, which I don't know if that's safe, but, it is what it is. But look at this beautiful color. Excuse me, tomato plant. But this is what the red romaine looks like. Nice and healthy, and it's got that beautiful like maroon red color mixed with the green. And I swear, the only salad I ever eat is when I grow it, because there's nothing like fresh salad. I gotta be careful over here because I did plant more radishes. Anywhere I could plant radishes, I usually do. All of this is coming up today. We're just gonna rip it right at the roots, like so. And that. You know what? Maybe I'll do it from this end because this side's a little. Look at that. Now endives are kind of bitter. Okay, maybe I can't do this whole with one hand. This is I planted this too close. The seeds are so tiny, and at the time I had this angled like so. But let me see if I can get. Just gonna rip it right out. Give it a good shake. And then what I do is I just, ooh, look at that. Oh, this is why you should always wash your stuff too, by the way, because I've had some issues, but that's a nice healthy worm that's going to go right back into the dirt. And then what I do is I just chop this up and I put it up near the woods and hopes the bunnies stay out of my damn garden, which they're not, by the way. Somehow a little mini bunny got in, and I just don't know how. Look at that. So because the seeds are so tiny with these, you really should thin your, that's the center, you really should thin your plants out. These are prone to slugs, and look at that. Because this was planted so close and I didn't thin this out, I got all kinds of stuff in there, which is not good for your plant. That is a cause for disease and pests right there. Like Mr. Slug. Look at those antennas. Oh my god. Okay, you gotta go though. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I had to move that slug outside. So what you can do for that, slugs don't like baking soda, and I tend to sprinkle cinnamon in there. But also if you have some like cheap beer, you can put a little dish in there for them, and that'll take care of that problem. Which I haven't tried because we don't have beer in the house. And the mint's coming back really good. This one really suffered last year, and I brought it in the Polytunnel, and it's doing really, really well. These cherry tomatoes are not doing very well. I don't know what's going on there. But all of a sudden, today, I've got an English cucumber growing. So that's pretty good. And these are popping up everywhere. Apparently these are edible. But this is my oregano that I pulled. And, yeah, you know, make sure you thin things out, space it out. That's key to any gardening, especially with thin seeds like endives or even carrots. I've had a little bit of success of pulling these out and replanting them. That's kind of what I did with this guy right here. So when you do pull your beets, you just kind of rock it back and forth, kind of like you do with the radishes, and pull. And that's what's going on over here. I mean, we got some lettuce over here. We got another tomato plant that I'm afraid to put outside because everything's eating everything. So that's really it. Once these move out, the endives and the carrots, that'll give a little bit more room for the tomatoes to grow. I can plant another row of lettuce that I have out front, which is the Paris Island lettuce, and I also have some arugula. And that's really it. Oh, did we see the cucumbers? I made a short. Did I make a short on that? I may have. If not, there will be one. But any questions, comments, hit on below. Hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you later.